Hi, my name is Tamara Van Rensburg, and on behalf of the Sakala Success Centre, I will be presenting to you strategies for your online academic success. I hope these strategies will help you to develop the skills that are necessary in your online journey as you learn. Before I start, I would first like to acknowledge the land on which we reside on, live, and work. Berman University is located within hereditary indigenous land and acknowledges that the land on which we gather is Treaty 6 territory. Established in 1876, the traditional home and meeting ground for many indigenous people, including the Blackfoot, Dene, Cree, and Métis. So let's get started. So the first strategy we're going to take a look at is dedicating a place to study. Now, this is important, and for some, you may think it doesn't matter where I study, but creating a place or a space that works best for you. It should be an environment that is comfortable, but is conducive for studying at the same time. Now, so easy when you're studying online and studying from home, where you most often your study space is your room, your bedroom. What I would encourage you to do is to avoid using your bed to study. Usually, your brain associates this with relaxation and sleep, which means that the likelihood of you taking a nap while on your bed is very favorable as opposed to actually studying. Limiting your distractions as well. Set boundaries with your family, with your roommates, those that occupy your space, to avoid you from being distracted when there is a class going on, as well as when you are studying. What can be helpful in minimizing that is creating and posting could be a Google Calendar or some form of calendar, just to help others know when it's study time as well as when it's class time. So those distractions can be minimized. Silencing your phone, silencing the notifications that you do receive, or turning off your phone is also another helpful strategy in helping to create that space for study. For some, that may not work. So you may need to probably just remove your phone from your room so that you can keep your focus. Now, there are several apps that are on the internet that you can utilize to help keep your focus and help you to stay on task. And these apps can help to increase your productivity when it comes to online learning. I have embedded here, and you can take a look. It's a website that has several apps. I believe they have about 10 apps, focus apps, in which you can use, depend on your phone and what you think will work best for you. And just maybe giving it a try and seeing if that helps in you being a lot more productive in your everyday task. And then lastly, for this section, gathering all the required tools that you need, your books, your technology, your chargers, your writing utensils, and of course, we can't forget snacks, right? So that again, you are able to keep focus and you're not having to move from place to place every few minutes. Another challenge that can be with online studying, but again, there are various strategies that you can use in helping to make it a lot easier, is staying in contact. Communication, very big part of the online learning world. So communicating with professors and staying connected with them and your peers. And I'm just going to review a few tips that can help you in that. So firstly, checking your emails regularly to ensure that you don't miss any important information. Being connected and staying in communication. Engage and stay connected with your professors and peers, and that can be by phone, Skype, Zoom, Google Hangouts, whatever you guys decide that works best for you as a person and as a group. Checking your syllabus and keeping up to date on changes to assignment dates, readings, tests, etc. Clarifying with your professor when course material and assignments are unclear, and communicating with the professor and through the recommended forms of communication. So that can be through email, phone, whatever works best. And what I have found in my own personal online learning journey is that when you stay connected through those modes, then it makes it a lot easier and the response is so much quicker, as opposed to if you are using something that isn't suggested. Develop online study groups with your classmates. That can help in preventing you from feeling isolated and feeling disconnected, which is so easy when completing online studies. Participating in online discussions. This helps in developing, again, that rapport with your professors, your classmates, and it also helps in you increasing those creative thinking skills that is so valuable when it comes to education. Another big one within online, it could be online as well as even on campus in the classroom, time management. This is a struggle for so many, even for those that may not even be in school, just managing your time effectively so that you are more productive. Planning, allocating a time for each course every day and reassessing at the beginning of the week based on your goals. Maintaining a schedule every week is helpful, again, in creating that routine that is so needed. Scheduling your study sessions 1 to 2 hours at a time. This, if you have, by taking a break from your studies, it can help the brain to process the information that is learned. And it can also help you in feeling energized and improving your focus and attention. I'm not sure if you ever noticed that when you have been studying for a period of time and you take that break, it could be something that you just weren't getting, all along. But after taking that break and returning, it is though the light bulb just goes off and you are able to grasp whatever you were trying to figure out before. And everything just comes to light after you return from your break. Another helpful strategy as well, tip, is defining your long-term and short-term goals, setting study schedules around them. So for example, if you know at the beginning of the semester, you have a research paper, let's say in history, to do, you're going to be setting some tasks to do each and every week, or it could be month, whatever the case may be. It could be researching articles, formulating a topic, gathering useful information from the literature that you've researched. And those subtasks, as you can call them, at the end, you can compile your information to, again, create your larger goal and finalize that larger goal, which will be to have an actual research paper. Along with that, you can be setting the to-do list. Now, you can use Post-it notes. Those are very helpful, especially the bright colors, right? And just posting it around your room or around your living area to help remind you of the tasks that need to be completed and when they need to be completed. And then lastly, in time management, a forgotten topic, a forgotten part of time management is self-care, taking time for you. And doing that, it helps you to be your best. It helps you to be at your optimal level. You need to take care of you and do things that you enjoy and bring you relaxation. So when you're taking that break, and it can look so different for everyone, it could be going for a walk, taking a jog. It could be listening to some music, singing a song, or watching a show on Netflix, right? Mind you, you need to be mindful and not watch the entire series, which is so easy to do. But you get the picture. Taking a break, right? It could be baking or it could be even eating, right? Hopefully something healthy. But just again, you get the picture. Taking a break, which will help you to regain that focus. So some additional time management tools that you can take a look at. It's You have here the Purdue University Global. They have some really helpful tips, as well as the Oregon State Success Center. I have here noted 7 ways to manage and make your time, but there's also some really good information on that site. And also in terms of study skills, understanding how to study is also another strategy that can be helpful in helping you to attain the success throughout your online learning. I would suggest to view these sites that I do have here. You have the first one, the Pomodoro study technique, which is favored by many medical students and other students that is completing their studies. And this can work not only for online, but it's also within the classroom, if you're on campus as well. It doesn't matter. These strategies that I'm going through also help with on-campus study as well. There's also the College Student Study Skills Guide and our very own from Berman University, the Sakala Success Centre site, the mental health and study tools. Very often people think that success is linear. It's an uphill, right? You have no challenges and everything is all perfect. And there's just that steady stream and bam, you have success. Unfortunately, success doesn't work like that. And success, you have many highs and lows, there are bumps, life just happens. And with that, you gain knowledge, you gain experience, which is helpful in your own learning journey. It helps you to apply what you have learned about yourself, what you have learned in those struggles to the coursework that you do. So let's not take that as a negative when you might have a setback here and there. Use it as a positive and look at it as, hey, it's me growing, it's me learning about me and about how you study and things like that. Honestly, success is never linear. And lastly, within creating your success, is building that support network. And it's important to build a supportive network when completing your learning. And this will vary for everyone. And again, it helps to prevent you from feeling isolated and disconnected. And we all need a support network. We do better when we do have that support that is around us. So connecting with family and friends, asking them to help you keep accountable. They can be like your accountability partners, right? In helping you to stay on task with what is needed to do in your studies. Staying connected again with professors, your academic advisor, the Sakala Success Centre is also a great place to gain that additional support as well. We can support you not only with your academic needs, but also your emotional needs as well. We have various academic supports that can put into place depending on what you might be experiencing as challenges within your learning, not only on campus, but also online learning as well. We have various accessibilities that we can put into place, as well as accommodations and tutoring that can be helpful for you in your journey. The Writing Center is also another great place as well that can help you with your research papers, help you in gaining, the skills and whatnot that is needed to build and develop that research paper so that you're able to do well. And then also we have the resident deans that are always there to assist students whenever is needed. Lastly, I would like to just take a look here at Robert Collier's quote. I found very fitting for what I've been presenting to you today. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Success is never linear, like I mentioned before. And it's those small increments of things that you do, those tasks that you do, that will help bring you to, to success. I hope these strategies have been useful for you today and that you will implement them into your daily online learning as well as your classroom learning as well, and to help you to be successful in your journey on campus.